Hey YouTube, man, I finally got this dang iPhone XR, right? And there's a feature in here called clips. And in the clips, you can pick a scene. As you see, I'm in the backyard scenery. I wonder, can I flip it around too? Well, let me see if I can flip it around. But you see, look at the backyard. Oh, look at that snail right there. Slide up and down for continuous recording. Hey, hey, that is so cute. Look at that. Got the little ants walking. Okay. All right, well, this video is not about devices, iPhones, and everything else, but I do like the background though. But this video wanted to be about hard work. Now, obviously, y'all know I work for Frito Lay, and obviously, working in any food service, whether it's Cisco, whether it's McLean, whether it's Frito, whether it's Lance, whether it's UPS, whether any of those jobs where you have to be stuck touching the freight, a lot of people get so intimidated and they act like, they are the ones that's actually touching the freight when they either know or see that you touch freight. So you really can't expect that everybody is going to agree with just the work ethic that you choose and decide to put in. But me per se, like, I'm working at Frito not just because of the money. I'm working at Frito because it's a challenge, and I don't like to have in my head that I couldn't do a challenge. So for me, myself personally, I love challenging myself mentally. I love challenging myself physically. So I just love having just an all-around challenge to where I can get through it because it's like a brain workout. So anything that can push you to the brinks to where you feel like you're going to break, but you push, and then you don't break, you build in mental toughness to where it's nothing you can't do. So for me, whether it's working for Frito, whether it's trying something I never did before, I've always been this way. My work ethic is insane. I mean, insane. Like, I've come from a background to where I've always had to put in the extra mile more than everybody else because I've never had no help. Only help I've had is maybe you might run into somebody that will finally help you, and that help might last for a little bit, but then it don't last long at all. So, by me not having, I guess to say, handouts or having a consistent, like, helping hand, I've had to have work ethic, because if I didn't have work ethic, me and my family would have fell. So I can appreciate that I know if I don't put in the work ethic, I know I won't get. So sometimes, work ethic really just depends on where you from, your background, how you came up, what is your preference, how you see life and everything else. So it's never like a one set something for everybody. So just because I have an insane work ethic don't mean that I need to expect for everybody else to have the same work ethic, because that's not going to be true. There's not a one size fit all for life. Life is really different for everybody. So it's no way that what works for me will work for you, or the reason that I do things you should do it because I do it like that. That's not how life is. But I've learned over the years that the more you do put in work ethic, the more success you get. Like, it might look like I work super hard, and I do, but every time I work super hard, I've always had great results from it. Always. I've always, like, been successful in whatever it is that I was trying to pursue, because I was relentless. I never gave up. As Les Brown say, he's a motivational speaker. He say, you got to be hungry, and I'm hungry. Like I said, I don't take no for an answer. You might tell me no right now, but eventually, more I keep pondering on and keep worrying you, eventually I'm going to get a yes. And whether it's a yes from a person, a yes from a situation, a yes from anything. So for me, working hard is rewarding, because obviously when you go through so much can put you in a state of depression. So much can put you in a state of anxiety. So much can put you in a social awkwardness with people because you've been hurt so much that you never know who to trust. So for me, when I work hard, that's one of my ways to take my mind off of what I'm going through. That's one of my ways to still be able to socialize, but socialize in a working atmosphere. Like, I mean, it really, to me, working is like a blessing and a curse, because sometimes I do feel bad. I feel bad when I'm sitting home and I'm not doing nothing. Grant, I do like being home with my kids and spending time as a mother, but I've been working so hard all my life that it's like I have to be doing something, because I kind of feel less of a person if I'm not contributing in some type of way. And it's like, I've been working for Frito Lay now for about 3 months now, and I've actually got broken into the point to where I'm used to the work. So just yesterday, I actually had a load to where it was just driving and I didn't have to touch no freight. And I actually felt weird that I didn't have to touch no freight, because I done got so used to touching freight to where I'm like, man, I actually look forward to touching something. Because I actually see some benefits from touching freight. My body is coming into a line. My health is coming. Like, I'm getting more stamina. I'm getting more strength. I'm getting more mental toughness. Like, I mean, it looks crazy, especially if you've never done it before. Of course, something you never done looks crazy. But when you get used to doing it, for people that can see the good in what could look like the bad, it's really not so bad. It's not bad at all. So, that to be said, work is what you make it. If you're doing something that you love to do, then it's really not work. And I love driving trucks. I love being active. Like, everything that I'm doing here at Frito is up my alley, because I'm ADHD. Half the time I can't sit still unless I'm just really tired or just want to relax. But if I'm fully rested and everything, I'm ADHD, can't sit the hell still. I still get to kind of be over the road, but I'm not over the road. So I'm getting the best of all the things that I look forward to from working at Frito. And then a lot of times too, when you putting in a lot of work at something, that's not to say that that's your one-stop shop. Like, for me, just because I'm starting as a local driver now, don't mean that other doors won't open to the next journey in my chapters of my book in my life. And when I say chapters of my book, life is chapters. Like, there are certain chapters in your life you're going to go through, and it goes to the next chapter, the next chapter. So a lot of times when you work hard at something, and it may seem like you're doing it all for nothing, it opens up other doors and other opportunities to come for you now to do something that is better than what you was doing. So sometimes you can work hard, and the right person see it, and then you get yourself put on the map because you was relentless at just really just putting in the work, grinding. So at the end of the day, I never expect nobody to understand why I grind as hard as I do, but I've been grinding. When I tell y'all I've been grinding all my life, this is nothing new to me. This is nothing to where I just got jolted into working hard. Like, I've been working hard all my life to where I don't know nothing else. All I know is just really working, and I do enjoy putting in the work, especially in what I love to do. And I love trucking, so I don't really look at coming to Frito as work. I look at it as an opportunity. So I'm actually about to go to work in a little bit. I just figured I had some time to waste before I go into QT and kind of get something to eat before I start my work day. So time is the essence, everybody. Let's love each other, not judge each other, because I never judge you, honey. And don't be scared to put in a little work. If you think you're going to get somewhere in life by not having no type of good work ethic, I feel sorry for you, because you're going to hit a plateau. Like, sometimes some people can get by not doing but so much, but after a while you hit a plateau. A plateau meaning that you just get stuck at this one level, and you staying stuck at this one level and not rising because you're not really grinding any much further. Like, you just content. And it's fine, because some people are content with certain levels. If you're content, it's nothing wrong with that. But then if you want more out of life, you got to grind, baby. You got to callous your mind to where you putting your mind through so much to where your mind is tougher than it ever could be before, and it can handle any attack that might come against it. So you have to toughen yourself up mentally, physically, and spiritually. So all right guys, let me get in this QT and get something to eat, because I know I'm gonna have to feed my body so my body can feed these boxes up off this 53-foot low boy trailer. So all right y'all, love each and every one of y'all. So y'all have a lovely day. Please share this video, please like it and subscribe. And I have a whole lot more videos that I want to drop, and I'm trying to get better with editing. I'm trying to get better with all, you know, the phones and the cameras. I still haven't worked on using my Sony camera yet because I be so busy. So all right y'all, love y'all, have a lovely night and morning. Deuces.